Today is all about creating mockups for our products. I will be using Fourthwall, my favorite free online store creator, link in the description for this video. But the basic workflow is applicable to any online store. So without further ado, let's jump in. So the first thing and the most important thing for creating a mockup is to get the actual product. Get a sample of the actual product. In Fourthwall and in many other print on demand sites, you will get an option to order a product for yourself. And in case of Fourthwall, from the dashboard, we're going to go to the settings option and then samples. Then we're going to click select products to order. This brings up the last product that we worked with. From here, we have to choose one of the colors and sizes. I'm just going to choose this one, and then we can search for any other product. And there it is, we can choose another one and add products to cart and then click order now. And from here, if we enter our address and credit card information or use PayPal, Amazon Pay, or Cash App Pay, we can use these to complete our order. There is also a way to track the order. Going back now, and we're back to our dashboard. This way, Fourthwall gets a feedback for the product, and you get to check and evaluate if the product is right for you. Now, the next step is creating our mockup. I usually use a mixture of images provided by the print on demand supplier and my own images that I create. See, my brand is a fantasy brand with a fantasy avatar which I generated using AI. That means that I have to figure out a way to make my non real avatar wear my very real dresses or hold or display my very real products. So the obvious question is, how do I do this? And the obvious answer nowadays is by using AI. The AI platform I'm using is Design. The reason I use Design instead of any other platforms is very simple. It is that the amount of image I can create for nearly the same amount of money in Design is much higher than the number of images I would be able to create in any other site. So for iteration heavy workflows like creating a model or creating mockups, I usually use Design. Okay. Now, another thing to notice is that in Fourthwall, we can't actually click on one of the images to download them. So, what I do is use a screenshot. On Windows, I use the shortcut Windows Shift S, which brings up this window. From here, I select the rectangle option and then choose the area that has the image of my product and save it in my computer. You can see here I have already created this folder with all the images. And this is the folder where I keep the finished mockups with my avatar. Next step is to go to Design and make my avatar wear these. The first thing to understand about Design is that it works on the basis of projects. So as you can see, I have created a project called Mockup, and I use this project to create all my mockups. I'm going to click here. So here we are. The next thing we have to do is a step that I do to make life easier for me, which is upload the product images into Design. So what we have to do is click this upload button and select the images that we want to upload. Here they are. We can choose them and click open. After uploading, to find these product images, we can go to this access tab here. And as you can see, we can click this button to create new folders, which is what I have done. I have created this folder and added all the product photos here. The next thing we have to know is that in Fourthwall specifically, the aspect ratio for the mockups is 3:4. Even if we upload a horizontal image, it will still crop the image to fit the 3:4 ratio. So of course, the next thing we're going to do is change the ratio of our project artboard to 3:4 and click apply. The next thing we're going to do is upload an image of my avatar, and you can of course upload an image of your model or of yourself. Here is the image that I want, and I'm going to upload this. This is quite straightforward. We can just drag and drop it here. Now, if we want to make the previous image disappear, then I can delete it, but that's not what I have to do. So I'm going to go to this layers option and just do this. All right, go back to results, scroll up a bit, and then make the image fit the canvas. From here on out, we can use Nano Banana Pro or Nano Banana to modify the image as we want. If we click this dialog box here, we get our chat editor. We have to understand one thing about design is that everything we do has to do with this artboard here. So if we want the image of our avatar or model and our clothes, then we have to make sure both are on this artboard. Let me demonstrate this. If we click this plus button, we just get these two images. One is of our model, another is of our product. We can do this because if we go back to the layers, you can see that we have this image of our model, and way down here we have this image of our clothing. If we hide this and then click the plus button, we can see that we only have the image of our model. Now, I have already created a mock-up for this blue sweater, but I have yet to create a mock-up for this night sky blue or navy blue sweater. So of course what I'm going to do is go to assets, go to this file folder here, and then choose this little canvas icon on top of this sweater. And this is going to put the sweater on the canvas. Now if we click plus, we can see that we have our model, our sweater. From here, you can choose the model and then again choose the sweater. Now I'm going to ask Nano Banana Pro to have my model wear this sweatshirt. Now, if I hover over this image, then I can find this canvas option. If I click it, it is going to place this image on the canvas. You see, when I was generating this image, I forgot to change the aspect ratio. It was on default mode, which made the image the same as vertical format. So I just reran this, but this is completely different than what I wanted. Sometimes things go crazy with Nano Banana Pro as well. So I'm just going to use this and adjust it to hide the image beneath it. This looks fine. Now I'm just going to download this image. For this, we are going to go to this export option, and this export option will download everything in the canvas. That's why I was fussing over hiding the image below, because if it looked like this, then my exported image would look like this with an extra strand of hair here for no reason. So I'm going to align it like this, and then click export, and it's going to uh, download the canvas. I'm going to choose PNG, and it does not need any more upscale. It was already 2K, and I'm going to choose export canvas as image. I'm going to find my file so I can stay organized. Here we go. So clicking save, and it has been saved. It's pretty straightforward from now on. We're going to go back to our product page, and then we're going to click this plus button. We can also drag and drop our image. Let's see. Here it is. We're going to drag and drop it here. And this is what I was talking about. If our image is horizontal, Fourthwall would have automatically cropped it to this point. So since we have created our image in 3:4 aspect ratio, then it does not need to crop anything, and we don't have to worry about cutting out some important aspect of the image. I'm going to click add photo, and there it is. I'm going to click it and drag it to be the first photo someone sees when they view this product. I'm going to click save now, and there we go. Now let's check how our product looks to our customers. For this, I'm going to just copy this link here and add it to my search bar. Control V, and this is how it would look like. Let's choose the color we have just created. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Now, just to wrap it all up, we're going to do this all again fast. So here is our model. In assets, we have our sweatshirts in this folder. I'm going to click this image, put it on the canvas right here. Now I'm going to give it the same instruction but with different images. So click plus, choose this image, and just change the image number since the serial has changes. And she already has jeans for pants. A fun pose this time. It's not going to be default. It's going to be 3:4. And now I'm going to click generate. Actually, I'm going to decrease the resolution. There we go. And generate. And here this problem again. And just see what we can do. Let's see. Just prompt it to change the hair, I guess. So to change the hair to black, which is what my model has, I just prompted design with Nano Banana Pro to change the hair color to dark navy blue, which is what I want this model to have. And here I asked Nano Banana Pro to make the image fully photorealistic and change her pose. And ultimately, I got this one, which I liked very much, and then uploaded it to my product mockups. Next thing is we must always remember to click save, otherwise, all the changes we have made will be gone, which would be a really sad outcome. So, after saving, it's done. One more thing to keep in mind is that 10 megabyte to 15 megabyte is usually the safe zone. I have usually just uploaded the image I got from design and have had no issues with it. But for better loading, Fourthwall does recommend that we use something around 5 megabyte. But in my experience, that seems a little too blurry. So it would be better if we are somewhere around 10 megabyte to 15 megabyte. So just keep that in mind when you are creating a mockup for Fourthwall as well as any other website. You can go higher if the platform allows, but my recommendation is just that. Oh, and if you do decide on using design, then please, at no extra cost to yourself, access the website through my links pages that is in the description below this video. It really helps me out, and I know the tools in my links page will 100% help you out as well. It's a win win situation. And with that, for more on calm growth, both online and offline, consider clicking the like and subscribe buttons. I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a good day. See you soon.